Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Alexandria. I'm a registered nurse and a freelance health content writer, and today I'm going to be talking about the importance of maintaining client relationships. If you like what you hear, please subscribe to the channel. Tell me how I'm doing. Okay, in freelance writing, you guys, you probably have figured this out by now. Everything that you do in terms of getting work is really dependent on you. Why? Because you're a freelance writer. When you are working part-time or full-time with someone, you have more opportunities for writing assignments that come in. But one of the setbacks sometimes to freelance writing is that it really is your job to go out and get your work, to go out and get those paid writing opportunities. And sometimes those opportunities don't come at the exact time that you need them to or you want them to. And so it's really important that you maintain client relationships. And I have a couple of reasons why that is, at least from my perspective. Obviously other people may have their own take, and that's totally fine, but one of the reasons why I think it's really important to maintain client relationships is that when you do this, especially with larger companies, sometimes there are opportunities that come out of your relationship that you've built with that client. So for example, you go into, a large company that has several platforms, several magazines or companies that they write content for, targeting different audiences. You came in as a freelance writer in the health content writing space, but maybe you also have a love for fitness. Well, if that client has content that they also gear towards people who are in love with fitness, that's an opportunity for you to go and get another paid assignment without you having to go and pitch, without you having to send out another letter of introduction. You've already built a relationship with that editor and that client because they have already seen the type of work that you put out, and all you are having to do is talk to them and look at opportunities that they may be posting or sending emails to a vast population of freelance writers about, and you don't have to do anything. You just reply back to them that you're interested. Okay, so another thing that I want to bring up too, that people sometimes don't talk about in freelance writing, is that sometimes there are slow seasons. I have noticed this sometimes in the summer, and then I've definitely noticed this during the holiday season. So again, if you don't have a client or clients who are regularly looking for content, these are times of the year where it may be really important for you to gear up and find clients who are looking to continuously publish content. Nursing is different because, the doors are always open at the hospital. But for freelance writers and for journalism, the doors are always open for content really in the straight news era or the straight news category, those journalism spaces where the news is always running, something's always happening, so therefore it's going to be reported. When you don't have those opportunities, it's really important for you to make sure that you're branching out and getting to know other editors and other potential clients out there who may always be looking for help, even if the season is one of those times of the year where people typically are taking time off to go on vacation, to just kind of relax, reflect, release things that are sometimes beyond our control. Another reason why it's important to think about maintaining relationships is also because you need to strengthen your reputation. So even though you're coming out as a freelance health content writer who has, a nursing license or some other healthcare license, so therefore you have all of this education and patient care experience, direct patient experience, it still only gets you partway in the door. And what I mean is that, your work ethic has to also reflect in the writing. So when you are turning in your assignments, you're always having to make sure that you're on time. You're always needing to make sure that you are communicating effectively with an editor or client when you have questions, or when it's time to submit that first draft and they've come back to you with requests for edits. You need to show editors and potential clients that you're reliable, that you are someone that they can depend on. And that almost always opens the door for other work opportunities. Things like being an editor or being a reviewer, or something other than freelance writing that will continuously keep you busy. And then finally, you want to make sure that you have a network of people who will advocate for you. And this is no different than in any other market. Your relationships with other people will always dictate how quickly you may get additional work. So having someone who's been in the journalism space speak highly of you to their friends who might be editors, who might be business owners who are looking to hire someone privately to do some writing work for them, that's going to be golden for you and give you an opportunity to really spread your wings. And this is all really important because I hear people saying a lot, and I have no problems with it, but I hear people saying a lot that they are 100% freelance and they don't do any other work. That means that you need to have the mindset of consistently going out and seeking work. It is not easy to just do freelance writing and nothing else. You need to have a game plan, and maintaining client relationships is one of the easiest ways for you to get more consistent work, more experience, and then therefore be able to raise your rates so that you can sustain working only freelance writing and not having to go back to the bedside or do anything else that maybe you're just not interested in doing. Okay, that's all I have for this video today. If you like what you've heard, please subscribe to my channel. Tell me how I'm doing. I'd love to hear from you.